What's up, people? So today I got a letter from my landlord, and lately what's been going on is that he has violated our code, and he is trying to evict us because he refuses to pay for the energy that's broken in the house, which he leased to my parents. It states in the lease that they would have access to two full working bedrooms, a hot water heater, and hot water. And we pay our electric bill and we pay our hot water bill already. And we've asked them to fix it for the last 2 years. And according to my law book, because I told him too, though the day he came over to service the 30 days letter, I gave him the code, which he was violating when it comes to landlord tenant rights. And I'm doing everything by book. I mean, I did pay for college, and I was an A student in law. I'm pretty good at it, and he doesn't get that. Like, what he's doing right now is he's going online and he's looking for templates to scare us with. It's a scare tactic. So people out there, if this happens to you, this is actually to educate the people on how to deal with this situation. You have a lot of rights as a tenant, and you have here. Let me go get my law book for you. Okay, this is my law book. Okay, it's business law. I got it when I went to school. It's a very expensive book. My college bills aren't gonna pay themselves, so I marked it on here. The code that he violated, and if you guys read this, it's called the landlord's duty to maintain the leased premises. I'm going to go ahead and read this to you. Okay? At common law, the doctrine of caveat lesi beware, applied to the lease. The landlord made no warranties about the quality of the leased property and had no duty to repair it. The tenant took the property as is. Modern real estate law, however, imposes certain statutory and judicial implied duties on the landlord to repair and maintain leased premises. State and local municipal, I can't state that, municipalities, I don't know, can have acted statute called building codes or housing codes. The statute imposes specific standards on the property owner to maintain and repair leased premises. This often provides certain minimum standards regarding heat, water, light, and other devices. Depending on the statute, violators may be subjected to fines by the government, loss of their claim for rent, and imprisonment for serious violations. And a serious case was this, and you can cite this code if you have this issue with your landlord, is New Harvard Partnership versus Stroop, case 49.1, negligence, 772A.2D792 Web 2001 Dell Lexus 2278 2001 Supreme Court of Delaware. And the decision that the court was, and this is a very similar situation to my situation, is the landlord refused, under lease contract, to fix the premises. Now, this has been going on for 2 years, and our landlord has not cut the rent in half or even tried to work with my parents. He's been sneaky about it, and he's been charging them $700, which is the full amount of rent. And they don't have access to both electric in both of their rooms. I mean, this is common sense to all the landlords out there, or the landlord association. The people are not that stupid enough to let you guys walk on us, because this is America, and our landlord is a veteran. Okay, he already served in the military, and I told him that I had a lot of respect for him and what services he did for our country. Thank you for fighting for our Constitution, our civil liberties, our Declaration of Independence, and our Bill of Rights. Thank you for all that stuff, because when it comes down to it, if you try to infringe on the same rights and alienable rights that you have in our own country, just because I didn't serve in the military doesn't mean that I don't deserve my rights. I still was a security officer for 7 years. I still had to see a lot of screwed up shit. But I never got awarded for it like you. I don't need to wear patches around to state that I'm a good person or I'm a decent person out in this world. It's assholes like Tom that run off of pure ignorance. They don't do anything by the code, and then they try to use scare tactics because they wear their veteran hat or what. And he's also, if this has happened to you people, let me know. Like, write down in the comic book, or comment box. I want to see how many people have had landlord issues and have overcome them. And what did you do? Did you take it in your own hands, or did you hire an attorney? I mean, the difference between me and an attorney is nothing. I mean, I still have all the inalienable rights as an attorney, an officer, anybody, a judge, a sheriff. We all have equal rights here in America. It doesn't matter if you wear a belt with a gun and a taser on it. That shouldn't do anything. We're still brothers and sisters here in America. And I'm not going to let this man harm my mom or my stepdad, because James, my stepdad, he's from the military too. He's in the Air Force, and my mom just had brain surgery. She had a disease called moi moi, and she had to get 2 arteries put in her head. So I told the landlord also not to stress my mother out during the time of her recovery, and he obviously hasn't gotten that message, and I can prove it in court now because of the letters he sent me. The more letters he sends me to evict me, and if it's not the proper protocol of a proper eviction, that's actually caused by harassment. That's considered harassment. And he's made threats. He's came into our door without giving us a 24-hour notice. He's walked into our premises before, which is considered breaking in and entering. So don't let these ignorant landlords get into your house. I had to change my lock on the house, and then he rechanged it back, thus violating my right to my property. So anyways, people, like I said, if this has ever happened to you, comment below. I'm going to keep you guys updated with this, and I'll show you videos when he comes in, does his Tominus, or his things, guys. So this is for your protection. I'm trying to educate the youth for this. This way, when you are a first-time renter, or you get your own place and you're proud of it, and you have to deal with the slumlord, this is how you handle a slumlord, okay, people? Peace to the world. Love you all.